hit subscribe. Appreciate it. Hey, all right, so back with a little update video. Let's see, we are February, end of the first week of February, and the weather's getting a little crazy. Gonna have 60 degrees in Cincinnati, but here we go. So these are the cuttings that I did this year. Let's see, I have 11 cuttings, and the only ones I have are Angelito, and let's see what else here. One other one, very special, Irene's Black Greek. So I have a bunch of those, and what I'm going to do with these, let's see, my daughter's taking a trip to Spain, and I'm going to actually sell these. So I'm going to put in the comments my email address. So send me an email if you want one of these trees. Probably going to grow these out for another couple of weeks. So right now what I've done this year to save myself some headaches inside is I moved around my grow tent. So these are just getting daylight, just the sunlight, direct window, probably, I guess, whatever, 6 hours a day of direct sunlight from the window. So I'm keeping them small. So I'm not going to grow these, and I already have 3 or 4 trees of these in my collection. But so I just kept these nice and quiet and small, and they have their roots coming up, and there's still a lot of moisture in here. So I haven't blasted them with lights, and therefore they've stayed relatively small, but nice and thriving and alive. So Angelito is getting a little more accessible, but Irene's Black Greek, I'm going to sell these, like I said, and going to put that towards my daughter's Spain trip. So I should be taking a trip to Spain, not her. But anyway, so I'll have my email if you want to get those varieties. Very hard to get Irene's Black Greek, but send me an email and we'll arrange payment through PayPal, something like that. All right, so I'm not going to put them up on FigBid. These are all going to be direct through me. Not everybody goes to FigBid and so on. So, all right, but don't be surprised. Angelito is a pretty decently priced fig right now. A year and a half ago, about a year and a half ago, one tree sold for $2,000. But these are not going to be $2,000. All right, so now what I have is an unboxing of the AC Infinity Cloudray S6 fan Gen 2. I paid for this. This channel does not have sponsors. So, all right, let's do a little unboxing and see what we get here. So, why do you need a fan? Why do I need a fan? Your trees, there's a couple things to hardening off a tree, and this goes for tomato plants, this goes for any other kind of tomato plants that you have. You need wind on the leaves, okay? You need you need to mimic the outdoors, and you need to strengthen up these trees, and also any seedlings that you have. You want to strengthen those up, and by moving like this, you're going to get a bunch of beneficial effects. It's going to, on the surface of the dirt, you're going to reduce mold spores and so on. You're going to dry it out a little bit on the top so that fungus gnats aren't getting down in there as much, hopefully not at all. And it's going to strengthen up the branches and leaves, so when they get outside and it's windy, they don't get wind whipped and die. So if you've grown tomato trees indoors, or tomato plants indoors, and they've gotten to any size, and if they haven't been outside in the wind, and you put them out there, they're just gonna get beat to hell. Same goes for lights. So when you harden a plant off, you need to harden it off with respect to wind and with respect to lights. you can have intense lights inside, but it's not the same as outside. So you got to gradually put them out there. But what I do is I have fans on my cuttings, and then I have, and then seedlings as well. So let's get into this. So this is going to integrate with my grow tent, where I'll have these figs, and I can get them bigger, and other fig trees that I'm going to introduce, and pepper plants as well, as those start to get bigger. So, all right, so let's see, AC Infinity. This connects to like a whole system. So let's see what this fan does. This is a really nice fan. It's kind of a high-end fan for kind of indoor growers specifically. Need something. This is Gen 2. It's got a better motor. It has a larger brushless EC motor, and it's moisture resistant as well. The fan has 10 levels, and it oscillates as well, you know, rotates. So that's, you know, the wind just like that, the fan is not as good as just kind of passing back and forth over your plants or trees. Let's see what else we have here. 10 speeds, 10 dynamic wind modes, so maybe it pulses there, we'll see. And it connects to an app, and also a little controller if you're running like a whole grow tent. So, okay, so this is very sturdy. This clamps onto the bars of a grow tent, or if I have a big cage where I have my tomato seedlings, and mostly grow tomatoes and peppers, and then fig trees, of course. So nice. I think this is like 49 bucks. I will have a link in the comments with my email for the fig trees. Okay, so this is really sturdy, very stout. I like this. So hopefully this lasts, you know, put upside down, sideways, like that, doesn't matter. And it comes with this little cord that you can, if you have a grow tent, this cord plugs in here, right to the back. And, oops, there it is. Plug this into the AC Infinity controller, and you can control it on your app. And you can do timer, on, off, so on. And I'm not going to get into modes. I'm sure it has a bunch of different modes you can use. And it has some, also if you want to, these are some zip tie, and then some kind of Velcro zip ties, whatever you call those things. And it has some fun packing styrofoam. So that's it. Don't want to make it too long. We're already at 9 minutes. That's what you want to do, folks. You want a fan on your fig trees. You want them on your tomato plants. You want them on your peppers, because they're going to make the plant stronger. And then that's also going to encourage the roots to grow stronger, you know, to fight the wind. And you want this intermittently throughout the day. Now you can get a bigger fan and put it on 50, you know, get one of those little itty, you know, cheap. At this point, I would get something like Govee, or I'll put a link for Govee, but everything's on apps now. If you get the mechanical push pin type of timers, they're kind of a pain. And it's not much more expensive just to get a mechanical Govee. Govee's like electronic outlets, you know, go on your phone and you can control everything. Plug it into that, and then set the timer on 30 minutes off, 15 on, 15 off, whatever you want to do. And you can get any kind of fan, plug it in that way. This was $49. It's not that much more than you'd pay for other fans, but it does a lot more in terms of, it's really designed, you know, these are really designed for indoor growers, for grow tents. And this is the second generation, the first generation, you know, like everything, just kind of eventually breaks down with constant usage. So it'll be interesting to see what this does over time. All right, folks, so there you go. You want to get Angelito and Irene's Black Greek. I'm going to put the email down in, email me, and I'm going to do it on a first come, first served basis, and then take care of those sales. And that'll be that. And then I'll put up a little short video letting you know, or in the comments, I'll let you know if they're still available. All right. And that's it. So excited for the summer, the spring, getting out there, getting all the fig trees. Right now, they're all still caged up and in the dark, but I'm going to take some to a greenhouse and I'll do a video on that. So hopefully that'll be coming up pretty soon. So, all right, folks, thanks a lot.